I gotta go to bed. Don't wish like Spalding, it's late. I broadcast on YouTube these little radio broadcasts, call in radio broadcaster. I wish there was a phone. I used to like nighttime radio, call-in radio, and the nighttime, man. I'd step all hours, call all over the country. It was exciting. I was younger in those days, extremely excited and curious. I ran into audience and hosts and humans that really were not near as delighted about life and were far more into gossiping about things they had read more than giving it cross-examine themselves and putting it all in their own words. Throw that article down and for crying out, take the subject and talk about it. Do you need an article? The most thing you're going to find in the article is how it's not accurate. Only you can talk about any of the subject of these articles far more accurate, so that throw it, report down and pick up the subject and discuss it. That's radio. Now, the incidents sometimes are an example, usually of not what they mean. And that I find exciting to bring out, that incident is not what they're saying it means, and it is this over here, it means with this, and discuss the difference, discuss what it means, what it doesn't mean, and the difference, and why it's being promoted that way. It's something it doesn't mean. That is informing, that educates people, that backs them up, and it affects their lifestyle. Do you understand me? It affects the priorities up here they use. That has to happen. That keeps the truth among you. That's what you fight for, the truth. Why? Because it has the sense of humor in it. It's a picture. It's accurate. It has stability in it. It has a place to put your feet and your mind. You understand me? Do it. I command you. As the only reigning monarch, do it. I like to watch my kind having fun. I demand it. Yep. Without it, I hurt. Simple as that. What else would a monarch say to you? It's genetic. I hate it. Little disappointment, said the Lord, don't mean much to me. You get over it. I get over it. After I bite it, shut up. You know, I'm sorry, you're cutting in on a lot of this. This is an inside thing been going on for generations longer than I can look back. Have you ever stood in line in judgment? You stand in line with everybody in your families, and their families in these lines stand up. And, man, the lines are long, as far as the eyes can see. Both ways, ahead of you, behind you. Whew! I've been there, done that. It is long, man. Ay, 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 ay. What a place. Huh? You do that, you figure it's all about genetics, and it gets embarrassing because, let me tell you something. The people behind me and the people ahead of me, this generation look pretty dumb. They know a lot better behind us. They learn lessons from them. And the ones coming, which are really behind, if you look, listen. My parents and all of them are in front of me. My kids are behind me, da-da-da. Only look. When you look at what's going on, the ones that have to come yet, you're really ahead of them, right? So they're behind you, right? Well, the ones that have been here already, when it looks at what's already happened and stuff, you're in front of them. They're behind you too. They've already been here. You're ahead of them. And the ones that have to come, you're blazing the trail for them. They're ahead of them too. How about that? You're the point of the spear. You're progress. You're the remark from the past and it's not, I don't like to use the word future, for what has to happen. For consistency and genetics. You're the remark. It's exciting. I'm on your back. I got your back. The citizen has to have the back of the soldier, especially the one screwing up the most. This is the United States. We're worked a little hard here and put away wet. And look at what the kids are going through now. I gotta have these tests and they do it. So you're gonna beat the hell out of the kids to tell you about the teacher. Dumb! The pressure you're putting on the children in the United States to identify anything about their teacher is absolutely stupid. I'm gonna backfire in your face, Germany. Have you ever seen that happen before, what they're doing right now with these kids? Oh. Ah! Did the Romans ever make mistakes like that, or any other nation, any other society? Have they tried the same dumb mistake? Have they? You need to study a few more societies and look at their strong points and their weak points. Ooh. You ever go to social studies class? I find the suggestions going on the surface of this globe being sold and promoted for the grant like children that have never sat through a social studies class at all, ever, and heard Steve Schoonover say BS. When the teacher said it's going to be so great. Man, look what's coming. This is going to really be cool. Schoonover said, bah! I'll be back, Norma South Spalding. A childhood cutting my teeth comes back and reminiscing all the time. 7th grade social studies. Man, that kid had this all predicted. That kid had this predicted. Down to the T. And laughed at the teacher when she said this was going to happen. He said, that's going to blow right up in their face. Oh, she predicted everything here. And he said, really dumb. That's what, yeah, he did. Be right back.